All right, so I am at a 25-yard kick. The PAT line is there. You can see the wind's picked up here a little bit, blowing over. You've heard me talk about this K zone, K for kicking zone. And it's a concept that I really didn't have when I was a kid, and I think it's something that you have to have in your head, which is I want you thinking about in high school, where are you 3 for 4 in a game? Here, I'm not in a game, but I might as well be a game because this is all brand new again for me. So I'm going to say I feel comfortable that I've got enough distance to get 25 yards. Distance isn't the problem. I don't want to go back to some deep ball. You're going to do that over time, but what I want you to be able to do is get your coach's trust because you are good from this zone. So I'm going to pretend that I'm saying, well, I'm not pretending. I'm saying I'm going to go 3 for 4 from 25 yards away with this tee and the whole shebang. And let's see if that's true. That one's good, but God, I almost fell over backwards. So that's 1 for 1. So again, if this was practice at my high school, and the coach has put you out here and says, "Hey, where are you going to make these kicks from?" I say, "Hey, coach, I do the math. I go 7 yards in front. That means we get the ball to the 8. Let's kick this ball. I got 3 points for you." If you can get comfortable saying that, doing that, you're going to get those chances. All right, here I am. Ugly, but through. Boy, right now I do feel like that sophomore or freshman. I often tell guys, your steps are not your steps. Right now, my brain is trying to do steps that I used when I was in college or pro, and I am a long cry from that. I can't even get the ball on the tee. Come on, you. Doesn't like my 2-inch block here. All right, so I'm trying to make these steps my steps, but I don't know what they are, so we got to work it out. So that's ugly as well, but that's through, barely, from 25 yards. As I'm doing this for the first time, it's like this is pathetic. But my leg is not strong. My technique, I've got a chance because I know what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it, and I've done it 1,000 times, but not as this body, as a invasion of the body snatchers. That's a little better hit. Hits the post and bounces in. So I went 4 for 4. Only one kick was decent. The other 3 kind of sucky. But so if I was in practice right now, would the coach be feeling like this is my K zone, that this is a lock? He wouldn't. Even though I had 4 for 4, it was like, I don't know, maybe we got to be in closer, and that's okay. Maybe the coach would say, "Hey, we get the ball to the 5-yard line, I'll have you go." Those are the chances. I want him feeling like, you know what, we've got a very strong chance of making this kick. If you're a college guy, same thing. 3 out of 4. Pro guy, 4 out of 4. You don't get to miss. All right? And so if you get to the spot where, hey, wait a second, distance is not an issue at, right, here's the 20-yard line, is a 30-yard kick. I have kids at camp. I go have them stand. Where are you going to make 3 out of 4? And they'll come out here well beyond 30. And I tell them that's a bunch of baloney. Only a couple kids have I seen come out here and impress me enough to say, yep, I'm at 36 yards and it's good. Somebody's going to get to, college guys should be able to get in the 30s or 40s. As you just saw with Green Bay, they let go Braden Narveson, who is an exceptionally good kicker. But he was missing kicks from 40 to 49 yards. And in the pros, you can't. You might get away with missing a 50, but you can't miss a 42-yarder. That's got to be his K-zone. And he didn't really have it in his head. Maybe he did in practice, but not at game time. And they gave him the boot, just like they gave me the boot. It's a business. It's tough. 32 jobs in the world. So here you are as a high schooler. Where is it? If you want to have chances out here, you got to impress the coach and not be the guy who's saying, oh, yeah, I can make a big, long kick. That's not going to happen anyway. If it's going to happen, it's only happening at the end of the half or the end of the game. So what is the kick that you can make that he can trust you with, and you tell him the yard line that the team needs to get to, going with the wind and going against the wind? And so if I was out here, I'm coaching, and I've got a kicker out here, he says, you know what, coach, I think I can make this kick. I'm really solid from a 25-yard kick. So I'm going, okay, that's the 8-yard line here. I've got a little bit of wind this way. So that one probably going to be closer. Maybe he's going to be here 3 more yards closer. So 5-yard line going that way, 8-yard line this way. And during the game, if I feel, hey, we stopped at the 10, I'm like, I think we should go. Or, no, I'm not feeling strong about that. We've been running the ball well. Let the coach make that determination. But that's what the K-zone thinking is about. And if you've got it and your coach has got it, you're going to get chances.